Good morning, ladies. Hi. It is a little bit chilly today. I won't deny it. And we had rain this morning, so that was kind of, it was okay. But you know what? Nobody wants rain. Yeah, my hair is like, not liking it. It doesn't like weather. It doesn't like rain. It doesn't like sun. It doesn't like wind. What can I say? Okay. We're going to be reading a story today called Wonderful Daddy. And most of us, obviously, we all had a dad. Yeah, it takes a daddy to be here. But dads are different. Everybody has a different type of a father. And this story is about a family vacation. We've been on family vacations, and I know Amima has, and Mom has, and I know Janet, you have too. And so I'm sure Mary and Melda have, but so we're going to be reading this story about a family vacation, and it'll bring things to your mind. It did with me and the times that I went on family vacations. Not even with when I was a kid. When I was a kid, yeah, I used to be. Remember that, Mom? Do you remember that? Yeah, we all used to be children one time or another. So think back, guys. It was a very happy family that went out into the woods to camp for the afternoon. There were Daddy and Mama and 3 children, Angus going on nine, Eva a year or 2 younger, and Leon the littlest. It was a warm, lovely day, and they set out on their journey. Everything looked just right for a perfect vacation. On arrival, they found a spot that they all loved. Daddy pitched the tent and made everything shipshape around their little camp. I'm afraid we will have to go to the nearest store to get a few groceries, said Mom. All right, said Daddy. I'll be ready in a few minutes. Oh, we don't want to go shopping, protested Angus. We only just got here. It won't take very long, said Mama, and soon we'll be back. It'll be dark before we get back, growled Angus, and then we won't have any fun at all. Shopping always takes such a long time. Why can't the 3 of us just stay here while you and Daddy go for groceries? Well, I don't mind, said Daddy, if you will all promise to be good and not get into any mischief. Of course we'll be good, promised Eva, who wanted to stay as much as Angus did. We'll even look after Leon so he won't get in your way while you're shopping. Sounds good to me, said Mama, but you will be careful and not go away from the camp. All right, Mama, and you won't light the fire till we get back. We won't, replied Angus. And then Mama and Daddy waved goodbye and drove off to the store. They hadn't been gone long when the sun went down behind the clouds and a cool wind came up. I don't like the look of that sky, said Eva. It looks like rain. It does, Angus agreed. Maybe a storm. I hope it doesn't come while Mama and Daddy are in town. The sky grew darker. Soon a few spots of rain fell. Then more and more, and in a very short time it was pelting down and the children huddled underneath the tent. I'm cold, complained Leon. Okay, let's try to remember. Leon is the baby of the group. Yeah, their eyes the first to cave in. Okay, I'm just kidding. So am I, shivered Eva. I hope Mama and Daddy hurry back. Oh, I wish we had a fire, said Angus. We'll all freeze to death if they don't come back soon. A fire would be nice, agreed his sister, but how could you light one now? Everything is so wet. There's some dry firewood over there that Daddy brought from the car. We could light that. But you know what Mama said about lighting a fire, warned Eva. I know, but it's turned cold and I'm sure it will be all right. I wouldn't, Eva said. Mama won't be pleased. We could wrap ourselves up in rugs until they get back. You can have the rugs, said Angus, and he began to gather the wood and the paper and the matches. It will be all wet before you get started, Eva pointed out. Ah, go on, replied August. It's only drizzling now. I'm sorry, his name is not August. His name is Angus, like the beef. He set the fire the best he knew how, and he lit a match, and it fizzled and went out. He tried again, and he lost another match. He tried several matches, and he lost them all. The fire just wouldn't light. Everything was too damp. You will soon use the whole box of matches up, said Eva, peering out of the tent. You better wait for Mama. I'm going to light this fire or else, spoke Angus in a very determined voice. Then he stood just inside of the door of the tent, and he watched the rain steadily falling on Daddy's precious supply of wood. I know, he cried a moment later. I remember how Daddy lighted a fire once in the rain. How? Asked Eva. Gasoline, said Angus. There's some over there in that can, and I expect Daddy brought it to light a fire. If it rained. No, cried Eva. You mustn't use that. Mama said it's very dangerous. Look. That looks pretty dangerous to me. Boys. Dangerous, scoffed Angus. You wait, you'll see the fire light. Picking up the can, he poured some of the gasoline into a pail. Then he took more dry newspapers and started to light the fire again. This time, the paper caught fire and flared up. Then he took the pail and he poured the gasoline on the flame, and instantly there was a bright flash and a scream. Ah! I'm burned! I'm burned! Cried Angus, frantic with pain, and Eva rushed out of the tent and saw at once he was in a sad condition. Oh, Angus, his shirt and his pants were burned, and as for his face and hands, oh, they were a terrible sight. Angus, what shall we do? Go get help! Get somebody! Cried Angus, and Eva started to run toward the tent of the other campers nearby, and she hadn't gone far when she caught sight of Mama and Daddy coming back in the car. Quick! She cried. Angus is nearly burned to death. Oh, whatever happened? They cried. She told them as they hurried to where Angus was rolling around the ground in agony. They picked him up and rushed him to the nearest hospital, and there Angus almost died, for his burns were most severe. The only hope of saving his life, the doctor said, was for new skin to be grafted on his poor burned arms and face and body. Was there anybody who was willing to give his skin to the boy? Yes, there was. Daddy offered his. He never stopped to think that Angus didn't deserve it because he'd been so foolish and disobedient. His only thought was that the poor boy needed help, and he needed it badly. So Daddy offered his skin, and bit by bit the doctors took it until they had taken most all of the skin off of his back, and they grafted it onto Angus. Daddy will carry the scars till his dying day, to say nothing of the memory of the pain that he suffered for the boy's sake. When I met Angus some time ago, he was about to have another operation, with more skin to be taken from poor Daddy's back. You must think a lot of your daddy, I said, and I knew from the look in his eyes that he did. And here, I thought, is a wonderful illustration of the love that Jesus has for us, all of us. We've done many, many foolish things that must have displeased him. We have broken his commandments, yet he still loves us. We're sorry for our sins, and he forgives us freely. Indeed, he loved us so much that he gave his life for us on Calvary. His hands and his feet and his side will bear the marks of his suffering through all eternity. evidence of his love for you and for me. How much we should love him for all that he has done for us. Okay, and here's a pretty vivid picture of the little boy and his daddy. And you know, I know you guys are mommies, and that's the thing about moms and dads. We are willing to give up anything we have for our children. No matter how big, mine are up here, taller than me. No matter how big, no matter how grown, if they need us, if they need anything we have, we are willing to sacrifice and give that for them, just like Jesus does for us. All right, ladies, I'm going to stop right there before I cry. And I want to remind everybody that I love you guys. Janet, keep getting better. Okay? Debbie gives me your reports, and I hope that you're getting better every day. Mom, I love you. Do what the doctor says. Even Dr. Laura. Right. Wear your boot. Heal your ankle. It's getting better. And Mima, we love you. I think we get to see you really, really soon. Maybe in a week or two. We're coming. Me? Okay. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed our time together. I love you guys. Mwah. Have a great day today. Bye, Mary.